be back. Day 31. Day 31. Yeah, that's about it. Don't really have a train of thought or reference to spin off this morning or afternoon. It's nearly 2 o'clock. Yeah, 3. Yeah, I have no idea what time it is.
It's actually 3:15.
3:15? 3:10. 3:10. You can see how organised I am today. Actually a pretty productive day though. Another day where I'm exuberantly tired from the gym, but that's the way it goes. No excuses. Gonna get the stream done for day 31. Set a target goal. If you haven't read the title, for 1,000 subs. I mean, that's a pretty achievable goal. I'm not gonna stop until I hit that. But I don't know. I'm just switching up the titles,
Seeing what works.
what gets engagement. But yeah, I'm gonna stop procrastinating and start drawing. Do I want to use pen? Big decisions. Nah, fuck it. Pen it is. Yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. We had a 40-minute live stream, which turned out to be pretty fun. Had some good engagement. And ended up going for 40 minutes. So I guess the better the engagement is, the longer I'll do them for. So I kind of just forgot about the time yesterday. So if you want to extend the live stream, just have some good engagement in the chat. Tell me what to draw and stuff, and I will follow suit and forget about time, because that tends to happen when I get caught up with what I'm doing. But yeah, usually there'll be 20 minutes, typical episode. But I'm not against extending them. It's not like a religious, has to be 20 minutes long. I'm happy to extend it if people are enjoying the vibes and, you know, are chatting to people and just having good all-round energy. If it's your first time joining, welcome. My name is Alex, and I draw. I do other things, but I like to draw. Hello, Maha. Thank you, footballers. Appreciate the encouragement. I kind of just lost my train of thought. That's okay. Oh, I'm very tired. Yeah, just Big Ben. nothing special. Don't need fancy equipment. If you practice your shapes and stuff until you get a feel for it. I don't do a lot of practice anymore because I got a pretty good feel. I mean, you can never practice not enough. Thank you for subscribing, appreciate that. Yeah, you can never not practice enough. But if you're not enjoying the practice and it becomes more of a chore,
then, I mean, just have some fun with it. And in itself, just sitting down
and doing it is practice as well. It's just not as organized
or structured.
So, I mean, it's up to you how you want to do it. I don't know what I'm drawing, honestly. It kind of looks like some sort of alien plant. I think it's going to turn into something like that. I like drawing plants and trees and things. But I also like drawing creatures. Didn't have an intention until you asked. I had a slight intention of that it kind of looks organic, but keeping it loose. Maybe it turns into something else. I'm not caught up with what it should or shouldn't be. But yeah, there's some. What was I talking about? I was talking about practice, yeah. So it's like the more you do the thing, the better you're going to get at it. And practice is just a way of doing it that is organized. That's the way I look at it. It's organized doing the thing, I guess. And you're doing it in bite-sized chunks. So instead of going to let's take football, for example. Instead of playing an entire length of a football game where it's like 40 minutes long, you section it out. So you're just doing the shooting part or the passing, and you just do that for that lesson or for that practice. And the same thing you can do for drawing. Instead of doing a whole picture, you can just do a little cube and do another little cube, then do a cylinder and then another little cylinder. And I mean, you can turn it into whatever you want. There's no rules to it. And there's many different ways of practicing. Like, you don't have to do it that way. That's just one way that I've done it previously. I actually did some cube practice this morning because I had no idea what to draw when I went to the coffee shop. I did a drawing, and then I was kind of just bored, and I was like, I should do a cube. And it turned out okay. I was pretty content with my cube that I did this morning. But yeah, and then you also pick up on things that you miss out on because you're sectioning it in a way that is bite-sized and easier to grasp. You're like, oh, I totally forgot that
shadows exist. I should add some shadows to this thing.
How do I want to add shadows? Am I going to do it from a top point of view? Am I going to do it from a horizontal point of view? How do I want to orientate the cube? Do I want to do the cube from a side angle, from underneath? Do I want to, there's so many different ways you can do it. And that's what makes it a little bit more fun and interesting, is by changing it and making it digestible. That's a fun word for what I'm trying to describe. Trying to make the thing you're doing digestible. What do I mean by digestible? Well, what does digestion do? It breaks down the food into smaller components so your body can process it. So if I make drawing digestible, I break it down into smaller components so I can process what I'm doing. And maybe that's a bit too much rambling, but I find it quite useful for me to intellectualize. Does that work? Is that a word? Or to comprehend, maybe is a better terminology. Anyway, yeah, just make it easy enough. I think we're going to turn it into a space plant. G'day, Peter. How are you? We're drawing space plant today. I'm going to shuffle this down a little bit so you can see more. I'm going to put him on a meteor. I think it's going to be on a meteor. Hell yeah, it's a space plant. Plant that is in space. Space plant. Sounds like the worst superhero ever. You say IED came? IED leaves. Yeah, it's kind of easier to draw like space stuff with pen, I find, because it kind of has that. Oh, LED, my bad. IED for leaves is kind of funny though. Just explosive leaves. LED is kind of cool too. Just imagine seeing a meteor that's just RGB colors. Oh, yeah, that's okay. I got shaky hands too. I don't know if it comes up. Oh, they're actually pretty good today. Maybe it's because I'm holding something. Yeah, they're kind of shaky. But they're not that bad. But I can see why an iPad would be more useful for shaky hands. But also, if you use pen and you have shaky hands, and you're gonna like draw things that you couldn't have thought of, that are like actually unthinkable because of the nature of the randomness that your body represents, or presents, not represents. So it could be a fun idea to get like charcoal or like just ink or pen or just a big pen and just embrace the shakiness. Because I'm not really like thinking about where I'm putting these lines. I'm just kind of like squiggling my hand to get some lines down, you know? So if your body does that naturally, you could get some really, really fun stuff. Just outlining the meteor now that I've got a shape.
It's gonna
be a bit more confident and put some more pressure on where I'm putting these lines. Of course, the outside's gonna have a bit of a round kind of shape. So the way I'm gonna accentuate that is by darkening the edges so that it converges to the center being the most lit. Ooh, most lit, bro. I'm kind of just gonna like shade this. Now, like, this isn't the be all end all of how to do it. This is just what I'm thinking about. Just the thought that's going through my brain. You can do it however which way you want. You could have the edges be the brightest and the inside be the darkest. There's no rules. I'm going to use these scribbles as a landmark for where to add my shading. Alright, we're at the 17-minute mark, so we're going to start adding the finishing touches, I guess, to said drawing. Because I think I'm going to go just to the 20-minute mark today. I'm very tired and I want to go for a walk. Go sit by the water and just kind of chill out. Maybe do some reading. You know, I could spend another 10 minutes just doing the media if I wanted to, but I don't think it's necessary. If you can hear my dog in the background, I apologize. It's barking at the postman or some sort of motorbike. Typical dog behavior. I have been training her though, because she doesn't really get any training by any other members in the family. So I was like, maybe I should do something about that. So I've been trying to teach her how to sit, and jump is the other one, because she likes to jump, so we may as well train her to do it. And it was a lot faster than I expected. I thought it would take me a lot longer. I mean, she still barks and stuff, but I don't know, the previous owners, I think, didn't treat her in a very good way. Yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna finish off with. If you've enjoyed it so far, let me know. Today's been a bit of a fun one. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. Trying to make to 1,000 subscribers, as said by the title of the video. But yeah, that's about it. Hope you learned something. Hope you drew something. If you drew something, show me. I'd love to see it. That's about it. Have a good day. See ya.